Hey, what's up guys? Mike, Red Fox here. In this video, we're going to talk about all the news that's been happening in the cryptocurrency mining space and introduce you to my giveaway called Free Hash Friday. Okay, before we get into all the news that's been happening in the space, I want to talk about a way that I'm going to give back to this community, this wonderful community. I just recently hit 5,000 subscribers, which is just mind-blowing to me. And before I could do anything to celebrate, I've surpassed 6,000 subscribers. So thank you for making me feel extremely welcome in this community, especially on YouTube, which I still can't believe I'm doing, but I want to continue to give back. So what I'm going to do is introduce a weekly giveaway, and it's called Free Hash Friday. I'm borrowing that term from a community that I was a part of when I first started mining, and I'm gonna revive it, and we're gonna use it for our community. And the way it'll work is that every Friday for 24 hours, I will move a GPU, a rig, I'm not sure, I guess it'll be a surprise, to your Ethereum address on Ethermine and mine for you for 24 hours. Now, in order to participate and enter, what you need to do is comment on this video. And there's 3 requirements. 1, you have to comment your Ethereum address so I know what to put into my miner. 2, you have to use the hashtag freehashfriday. And 3, you'll need to put your answer to a question that I will ask somewhere throughout this video in your comment. So those are the 3 things. 1, leave your Ethereum address. 2, hashtag freehashfriday. And 3, your answer to whatever question I ask somewhere in this video. And I have this all automated and I think it's going to work. And if it doesn't, I'll figure a way to make it up to you since this is the first one. I'll reply back to the person who won in the comments section, and you'll enjoy 24 hours of free hash power coming your way to Ethermine. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So keep your ears out for whatever question I ask as we go through the video today. Okay, so let's dive into some news. It's been a pretty wild week if you've been paying attention in the cryptocurrency mining space, and we're going to cover I think all of it today. So let's jump in. Let me switch over here. And, oh, there's your prices, first of all, that we're looking at. Looking much better than we have. All right, so first things first. Miners are pissed at Ethereum. At GPU miners specifically. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm sure you all have. Red Panda Mining did a live AMA the other day, and he's usually a pretty calm, cool, and collected, fun guy, and he's pissed, man. He's pissed at Ethereum. So out of that AMA came a little bit of a call to arms, and what that has turned into is a plan. And the plan is, for educational purposes, to move all of our collective hash power over to Ethermine, over to that pool. And the goal is to do it all by April 1st. That's the day that we agreed upon, and to do it for 51 hours. And really where this comes from is this whole EIP 1559 fiasco. And this is our way as a community to show the Ethereum developers what we can do when we can get together and how important it is to us for our voice to be heard. And that's really what we're looking for. Looking for our voice to be heard in a way where we can collaborate and come to a decision on how we want to continue to move the Ethereum project forward, but also recognize the miners and the impact that it will have to them and the security of the Ethereum chain. So check out this thread on Red Panda's Twitter. Look at this guy. And you can see a lot of the big names in the space are supporting. There's a really great conversation that's happening down here. And the goal is, I'll show you in a second, this is mining pool stats, is to bump up ethermine.org. If you aren't mining, by the way, on Ethermine, it's a fantastic pool. It's the only pool I've ever used to mine Ethereum. And if you're on one of these other pools, I strongly recommend that you show your support and move your hash over to Ethermine. The goal is to do it by April 1st. There's no reason that you can't start moving now. Maybe you just got to hit your minimum payout, and you can switch over to ethermine.org. You can see since then, really not too much change in hash rate over there. I mean, it's going to be a lot of work. The network hash of Ethereum is currently 416 terahash. And if we want to really show what we can do, we want to get 51% of that total network hash rate moved over to Ethermine, just to like get some attention. Really is what this is. This isn't malicious. There's no bad actors in this community trying to take advantage. We're not trying to 51% attack Ethereum. We're just trying to get our voices heard and get some attention and show what we can do as a community, to support Ethereum like we have for years, and what we can do as a community when we don't feel like our voices are heard and taken seriously by the developers who control the future of Ethereum. I'm not going to go too much into EIP 1559. I'll link some videos from great minds in this space to talk about it. But this is the website made by, who's this? Flexpool here, that shows, right up front, what pools are opposing and their announcements and what pools are supporting. And then the one announcement from F2 pool. So you guys can check this out if you haven't already. And just to show both sides, to every story, there's also a support EIP 1559 website that has a lot of really great information on it as well. I do want to point this one thing out that just rubs me the wrong way. So down here, Flexpool is the ones who made this site, so they're getting called out. And it says, Flexpool wants to arbitrarily increase the block reward in response to EIP 1559 and continue to extract painfully high fees from users in order to line their own pockets. Okay. Flexpool has expressed no concern for the overall health of the Ethereum network and the damage that could be done by prioritizing their currently inflated profit generation above the overall health of the Ethereum network. Miners want to protect inflated costs to users at the expense of the overall user experience of Ethereum. It's just really putting us in a bad way. I'm not going to get into it right now. You guys can comment below what your thoughts are on this, and I'll leave some links if you want to learn more about EIP 1559 and its positive impacts it will have on predictable gas fees, but the negative impacts it will have on network security because of how they've been supported through mining and the incentive to continue to mine. Will it be there? All right. Other big thing that happened in the space is NiceHash put out this blog saying, please just stop using Phoenix Miner immediately. And man, this freaked everybody out. There was people, so they put in here, like, if you use Phoenix Miner, reinstall your OS, change all your passwords, move funds to other wallets if you had crypto wallets on that PC. So like people started freaking out and doing all that. And the reason that they put this post up is because the original download location where Phoenix Miner was hosted got removed. And you can read this article. There's some other details there. But I think they may have reacted a little too quickly. And people took this really, really seriously. I think I had one rig still using Phoenix Miner and spent 15 minutes getting another miner T-Rex set up with all the arguments and everything to get it mining. So I think everybody's okay. We can rest easy because there's been some updates there. So the Phoenix Miner developer went on their Bitcoin Talk thread and commented and said the rumors of our demise and our turning into bad guys are completely false. And here's what's happened. And you guys can read this, but essentially what's happened is they had their miner stored on, hosted on Mega, and it got deleted for whatever reason, violation of terms and agreements or something. And so because that download location got removed and some other details, NiceHash, put out this, stop using it immediately. But that's really all it came down to, is the original download location of the miner was just removed because Mega decided to do that. So Phoenix Miner developers came on here on their account, set everything straight. And then there was a question of, well, how do we know that your Bitcoin Talk account hasn't been compromised? And so what they did, which was super smart, was that they posted that they were going to move some Ethereum, 123.456 Ethereum from their dev fee account, which is collected when you use their miner, right? For a little bit, you'll mine either to their dev fee, to their Ethereum address, which is public. So they said, we're going to move this amount to prove that this is us, and only we would have access to that dev fee account. And then they moved it. They moved that exact amount to prove that this was them on their Bitcoin Talk, and that, yes, that original download location got removed, which was out of their control, and now they have everything hosted on a GitHub that is owned by them. And you can see here's that Ethereum transaction right here, 123.456 Ether was moved. And I was just also curious at how much they have, and there's your answer. Whew. Man, I got to learn how to code mining software. And then this is their dev team's GitHub that they have right now with everything hosted, and you can check and validate that this is the correct miner if you need to download it. All right, time for the question. So the question for Free Hash Friday is, what is the first GPU that you ever mined on? So leave your answer to that along with the other requirements in the comments section to be eligible for this week's Free Hash Friday. All right, the continuation of NVIDIA continuing to not love mining and not love miners. So just like the 3060 has been nerfed or limited or whatever you want to say for mining, rumor is, to note the surprise of absolutely no one, that they're going to be doing the same exact thing for their rumored RTX 3080 Ti. So this will also have the crypto limiter. I'm on videocards.com with this information. And the other rumors that have been coming out on this is that the SKUs, so the current 3080s, 3070s, 3060 Ti's, the SKUs will be discontinued, and those cards will be reintroduced with new SKUs with the crypto limiter. So I really hope that's not true. Although it seems like regardless, the next 40 series of GPUs, I'm sure from the start, will have this limiter installed. I just really, 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 really hope that somebody brilliant, because there's so many brilliant minds in this space, can figure this out. Because, guys, there's more to the story. It's not the driver. It's a combination of, it seems like, BIOS, driver, and maybe some other things that are involved in this that may potentially make this very difficult for us to work around for GPU mining. So hopefully the future is bright. Still a lot that remains to be seen, but that is the current update on NVIDIA and their decisions to nerf crypto mining. All right, last article I have for you is, on the other hand, AMD may be looking to introduce some GPUs just for cryptocurrency mining, which makes sense if they want to compete with NVIDIA's series of GPUs that they're going to be releasing for GPU mining. So looks like Navi 10 and Navi 12, some SKUs potentially leaked that show that they would run headless, so they wouldn't have display connector inputs. And that's, this isn't anything new. This has happened before. And we'll see if they release these blockchain graphics cards. So you guys can check this article out. And I'm interested to see, if NVIDIA for their gaming cards takes a hard stance against crypto mining and introduces mining specific GPUs, where's AMD going to land on this? Are they going to do the same exact thing? Are they going to shift and welcome miners for their GPUs? I don't really know what the smart business decision is there, but I don't know, something to consider, and I guess something that we'll see in the future. Okay, last thing I have for you guys is there's been a lot of requests, and I kind of been putting it off, but there's been a lot of requests for Discord. So I went ahead and created a Discord channel for my Red Fox Crypto. And I think that'll be a really cool place for you guys to ask any questions that you might have. It's really hard to manage YouTube comments, I'm learning. And you guys are asking a lot of awesome questions there. And it's especially hard to manage them when you reply to my reply. And I can't figure out a good way to do this. So I figured, let's open up the Discord. I've never done one before. I think I got it set up okay. I'm looking for anybody to help me out with any suggestions, but I'll leave a link in the video description. You guys can jump in. We'll build out the community. Goal is to just be there for each other, help each other, answer questions, whether you're a brand new miner or somebody that's been in it since the day one. It's what we do. We come together as a community. So hope you've enjoyed this absolutely crazy week in cryptocurrency GPU mining. I'd love to know any of your thoughts on the things that we discussed today. And please don't forget to enter for a free hash Friday in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video.